It's another wonderful Saturday at Monmouth Park. Well, it isn't today. I'm in Saratoga, but it is on Saturday. Another wonderful day at Monmouth Park down on the Jersey Shore. Let's talk about this pick five. We've got an 8-race card, so we'll get started in race 5. I need to have a couple of horses in here. The 1 and the 9. The 1, my man Woody. If you look at those of his last 3 races, you look at the you kind of just ignore the race in the middle. Focus on the 2 races on the side of the outside of that sandwich. This horse has run really well at Delaware and at Parks. I think the figures in that race really put him in a tough situation for these other horses, the way that he ran there. The 9, Midlander, another one that has a pretty consistent run. He's run well for 3 different trainers, 3 figures that I think could put him in the mix as well. And my favorite thing of being a little bit more aggressive in the first leg of the pick 5 is you have the pick 4 coming right back up. If for whatever reason you're wrong, I'll only use those 2 to get started. I'm going to try to beat the 10 President Z for Wayne Potts. I thought his last race was pretty disappointing. And I think he'll take some money towards the outside. I'm going to try to beat him. On to race 5, the Incredible Revenge, 5.5 on the turf. If you follow these podcasts, you see me on TV. I really have a hard time with closers and turf sprints. Butterbabe Cream. Okay, sounds delicious. Buttercream Babe is one that has that big number last time, but comes from out of it. And I don't like horses at that situation, so I'm going to use that one as a single B, and then I'm going to use 4 other horses as A's. The 3 Mopo I'll use as an A, who I thought ran extremely well last time. He was odds on in his last 2 starts. That's not something I love. I imagine Mopo will take some money. She will take some money in here. Lorray is another one who I've liked quite a bit. Another one that comes from out of it, but has a fast enough number that I don't have a problem leaning on that one a bit. And then the 2 that I think really add value to the sequence. If I was forced to only use 2 horses, I would use the 5 Sweet Brown Sugar and the 6 Obstreperous, which I'd have to Google exactly what that means, but I think I know. But it doesn't matter. These are 2 horses I think are a little bit more forward, have numbers that are right in the arena of some of these horses that have better numbers that are going to be closing. I think the 5 and the 6 could offer some value in here if you can get one of those horses home in this sequence. Race 6, I'm going to go a mile on the dirt. No strong opinion here. This is a survive race for me. I'm going to use the 1, Confabulation, the 3, Denying, the 6, Medius Music, and the 8, Laughing Boy. Laughing Boy is one who last time, they need to continue to ride this horse aggressively. I hope they don't use that last result as what Laughing Boy wants to do best. So I'm hopeful that they'll use Laughing Boy a little bit early. Like I said, I'm going to spread using 4 horses in here, 1, 3, 6, and 8. Race 7, I've got a single A and a single B. This is a horse that I actually would fall into that category a little bit of like loving. I love the horse One Fine Wine down on the inside. We got another turf sprint here. He's got that dirty race last time with a slow figure on the dirt. He still found a way to win on the dirt. If you look at the race prior to that, a really fast figure, a horse that can be forward. You draw the inside. You take all guessing out of it. The horse is going to be aggressive to the front. And at least if someone goes faster, still hold that good position down on the inside. One Fine Wine for me will be a single A. I will use the 8 Easy World, taking the blinkers off, as a horse who's cutting back. For whatever reason, if the pace gets too fast for One Fine Wine, it feels like to me the 8 Easy World will be the one who came and picked up pieces late, cutting back from the 8 furlongs. And then to wrap this thing up, if PTF was here, he'd say, how are we going to get paid? We're going to get paid with another single in here, and that's the 4 Thorsness. Switches Barnes to Rick Dutrow. But if you look at this horse's races, I love this horse's style. I think he should be tough to beat in here. There's nothing else in here that I necessarily trust. Some other horses that have some okay form, but it's another thing I like to do. Another just a strategy is to be alive in a pick 5 to a single horse. That way, if it's a payout that I want, it's a sequence that I want to be a part of, I can take some of those opinions and save a little bit, be defensive. But for me, Thorsness is how I want to get paid in this late pick 5 at Monmouth Park. Hope you enjoy your time down at the Jersey Shore if you're there, or from your couch. That can be fun too.